This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. Also spoilers.
Madness Project Nexus. So this game recently launched on Steam, and I decided to buy it because I have been waiting since like April for this game. And believe me, that's nothing compared to other people. Anyway, bought it excited and finished it still happy, but not as much. Why? You will find out in this video. So most likely you read the title. Let's start. Madness Project Nexus, or MPN for short, is a third-person run-and-gun slash beat-em-up game where you play as Hank J. Wimbledon and his allies, fighting through hordes of enemies from the AAHW, Agency Against Hank Wimbledon, bandits, and Project Nexus. The game is split in 19 different levels across 7 different locations. You first start in the Outskirts. In the mission The Escape, Hank, Sanford, and Deimos took down the Nexus facility on the outskirts of Nevada. The AAHW, catching on to this, tried to stop the trio from getting to the Nexus city. Somehow, this results in a vehicle chase scene. In this mission, you play as Hank, back of a truck driven by Sanford. Hank, worried, complains about the speed of the truck, which Deimos replies by making fun of Hank and saying that he's afraid to do a little fighting. Afterwards, Sanford tells Hank to check if they lost them or not. They did not. Then Sanford tells Hank that he left him a gun in the back of the truck, and so the mini tutorial mission starts. After you fend off the AHW, some bandits see the truck and decide to boulder it, resulting in Sanford to lose control of the truck and drive off a cliff. Next mission. Power play. It appears that Deimos is wounded from the fall, so Sanford decides to patch him up, while Hank goes to take a look ahead. After killing some bandits, Hank enters the power station to turn off the lights so he doesn't get shot, but is blocked off pretty quickly by a locked door. He then goes to a computer to hack the door, and results in this moment. So he just takes a hammer and breaks the shit. He then enters the room that was previously locked, only to be greeted with another locked door, this time entering a vent to a room where he reads someone's diary telling him that they left a keycard somewhere and that the colder you get, the hotter you are. Hank finds the keycard in the fridge and then exits the room. Then he destroys another security system, which results in locking a door this time. He then goes to a room where he finds the employee of the month, none other than Rich. Rich then mistakes Hank as a co-worker that is here to take his shift and tells him that he's 30 years late. Hank then shuts down the lights, which results in alerting the AAHW. After that, you start the next mission, Road to Nexus City. Here, Hank finally gets to the border of Nexus City, but is almost shot by a motherfucker who's working for the sheriff. Then the sheriff basically tells Hank, "Motherfucker, you can't enter in my town." Which Hank replies with, "Yeah, I can." Which the sheriff replies with, "Da, pussy bitch." And then you start a boss fight with a mag bandit. After you defeat the motherfucker, congratulations, you finish the first area. So after that, Sanford and Deimos catch up to Hank and enter Nexus City. In the city, the trio splits up, with Hank going to the commercial section and Sanford and Deimos staying in the industrial sector. The next mission starts, named the Warehouse Raid, where you change your character to Sanford and Deimos. Here you are introduced to the mechanic of changing between characters. That's it, nothing else important here, to be honest. Next mission, the Boom Factory. Here you just go and kill angry Merc employees for not receiving explosives or some shit. Yeah, this stage doesn't stick out too much either. Till the end, where you have a boss fight with 2 characters, George and Church. These 2 motherfuckers have to be the most annoying and funny at the same time bosses in gaming history. Church is a golem with electric fists and impressive speed, and George is just a guy with cool glasses, I guess, and a sniper. After you beat these fools, you go on the next mission, the Station Fortress.
Hello there everyone. So recently I have been infected with COVID-19, and the result of that is this. So I can't exactly record this mission, but I will use Speakonia to replace my voice. Here we go. Here you have to chase the sheriff and ask him to unlock a transit network. Nothing sticks out till you have to fight the Merc sniper guys. I actually got stuck on this and died multiple times. So unlike the 10th attempt, I paused and went to controls, and then, wait, what does deploy throwables mean? Wait, and so, the sniper retards, who came as easy as regular grunts to kill. Then after more rooms, you find the sheriff, waiting you with full armor, and 2 merc sniper guys, with a huge gap in between you. Yeah, you remember that you can switch between characters. You have to go with pull one lever to start a crane that has a box, switch the character and pull another lever to drop the box on sheriff's head. Do that 3 times and you're done with phase 1. After that the sheriff runs outside, and Sanford and Deimos follow him. You need to find C4, set it up with Sanford and detonate it to get to the sheriff. After that the sheriff gives a deal to the 2. If they beat him, he will unlock the network transit. So after you are done with that he respects his premise and unlocks the network transit. Then Sanford and Deimos head off to the residential sector, finishing the chapter.
Now in the residential sector, on top of some buildings, Sanford and Deimos enter the mission named The Inner City, where I guess they... Sorry, but I have no idea what they're doing here. The fandom page says that the objective is non-existing. I guess it shows you how a life of a Romanian Orlac is. Next, beat the street. The objective of this mission is to get past the street chasm. This mission is different because when you first start it, even Deimos points out that the room is a bit too quiet. That until a door blasts open with 2 bandits running away from something. That something being Zeds. The whole place is infested with Zeds. And let me tell you, they are the most annoying motherfucker. To kill a Zed, you need to A, hold shift and aim the hits to their head, or B, kill them 3 times. And they also have alarms everywhere, oh my god. Anyway, Sanford and Deimos get down from the building and they enter a restaurant. Deimos decides to take a ticket from the ticket dispenser, and then Burger Gill, who the fuck is that twat? Holy shit, he's ugly. Bursts through the kitchen door with an order. Deimos freaks the fuck out like a 13-year-old BTS fan, but Sanford reminds him that the elevator they need to get to is on the other side of the door, so they need to kill Gil. Oh no, I'm gonna miss that guy. Yeah. And so the boss fight starts. And this backwards fuck decides to become a car and run you over for his phase 1 attack. Also cut you with his genre. For phase 2 he becomes a catapult and throws meat at you. And for phase 3 he does all of these at once. Yeah, really original. Yeah, annoying boss fight, but honestly I've seen worse. At least you get a cool knife. After that, the mission is done. The scenic route! Why did I say that so excited? There's nothing interesting here. You go through some sewers, find a new kind of Zed. Great. And you have a rematch with the Mag Bandit. Wait. Yes! Finally! Something cool and not so annoying! Yeah, you have a boss fight with the Mag Bandit Hank killed. After you kill him, 3 minutes pass. Remember George and Church? Yeah, these 2, they want a rematch. So you give them a rematch. They're simpler this time, honestly. No challenge. After that, Sanford and Deimos go in the mining sector, and that's the residential sector. Cut back to Hank. He's in the Commercial District, in the mission The Seeking Asylum. One moment here, I want to compliment the soundtrack of the game. The Commercial District has probably the best tune out of all. It's actually the one you're listening to right now. So he basically enters an insane asylum, and boy, let me tell you, do people think the patients there have the most depressing voice in the game? Just take a listen.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Shut yourself. Yes. Yeah. Voice stops. Please. No. No. No more voice. No more voice.
Anyway, nothing too interesting in this mission except that some lame turrets are introduced and you get to fight freaking Jeebus, the mad lad. Yeah, pretty easy fight because around this part of the game, the code starts to show its true side. During this entire fight, Jeebus attacked me only at phase 3. Before that, I just hit him and he did nothing to stop me. Anywho, after Hank beats Jeebus, just like in Naruto, Jeebus joins Hank to be friends. Or allies. Whatever, next mission. Sleeper Labs. In this mission we get to see how OP Jeebus is. He can count this, throw explosive grenades, throw the explosive grenades over corners, finish almost everyone in 2 hits with his sword, and do this with his concentrated attack. Yeah, pretty OP, don't you think? Anyway, the objective is to find Dr. Hoffner. Wait, Dr. Hoffner? Who's this chucklehead? Oh yeah! Okay, so this entire time I forgot to tell you that there are cutscenes representing the fall of Nexus City. Let's quickly go through all of them.
Oh yeah, speedrun time!
Cataclysm. Jebediah Christoph goes in some sort of science lab with the help of Dr. Hoffner, his friend, but needs to be undetected because the guards will snitch on him to Phobos, this trap. So he somehow needs to get past this section. You know how he does that? By throwing a rock. And the Nexus guard is amazed by it. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, eh? So he somehow does all this.
The world is spinning too fast. I'm bound that like issues.
And doesn't get detected, which results in a familiar cutscene. The Science Tower. Here Jeebus goes to Phobos to talk to him, and Phobos decides to just start ramble about some bullshit. Next, somewhere in Nevada interlude. Here we can see Jeebus going to Hank's old home, where To Be Damned and Hank plan to stop Project Nexus again. That's it. Back to the main story. So Hank and Jeebus need to find Dr. Hoffner to tell them where some shit is. In this time, the duo kills subject 1v02p_6. We are introduced to the Orderlies, which are the most evil sounding characters in the whole game.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Fine. Yes. 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 Oh, have you woken up? Oh, no, we're not done with you yet. Get the patient. There's the patient. You're supposed to be in bed. Woken up, have we? Get back to your room.
And after all this, they find Dr. Hoffner. Wait. That's tricky! That's Tricky the Clown right there! Apparently, yes, Dr. Hoffner is Tricky the Clown, so Tricky doesn't show him whatever they want him to show him, so we have this clusterfuck of a boss fight. You need to go. After that, Tricky decides to kill Hank and Jeebus once and for all, but the Nexus guys are here to kill Tricky. So we get to control Hank, Jeebus, and Tricky at the same time. It's Christmas. So starts an epic fight between the semi-good guys and the bad guys. After the semi-good guys win, Tricky decides to show them whatever they wanted Tricky to show them. And so we start the next mission, the deep storage. In here, we are introduced to half-finished mag agents. These guys? Yeah, easy. Actually, there's nothing interesting in this mission till the end, where we fight 2 unfinished mags and you start up Project Gestalt. This guy is going to be a real problem later on. So you run away from this guy, but the bitch catches up. Now you are in the elevator room to the mining sector, waiting for the elevator with Gestalt in, and the elevator can crush you if you're not paying attention. What do? So after that, we cut back to Desmond the Moon Bear and Sanford. Then the mining sector in the mission The Chasm, where... Sorry mates, the game is boring and annoying at this point. I cannot remember how many times Sanford or Deimos have fallen off the map just because I switched the character. Jesus, and also this part. Just no! And the abominations, man, I'm sick and tired of hearing them scream in my ear. Okay, hear me out. The only part you're supposed to give a shit in these 3 missions is the George and Church rematch again, Dr. Crackpot boss fight, the Gestalt chase scene, robots being introduced, this spider obnoxious thing, and Tricky making a fool out of himself at the end. Nothing else. Next chapter. Okay, so I'm gonna take a banana break and get back to recording. Potassium. Science Tower with a new mission, base jumping. Here the whole gang meets up and go in the Science Tower, where they are greeted by this guy who's trying to get them in. I still have no idea why he doesn't just try to stop them. It's not like he doesn't know who they are. Whatever, so they get in, wreck some shit, find 2 new golems, or tower guards, whatever, kill an unfinished mag, and then final boss time. This time, Blackguard. This guy killed me twice. All I have to say is that he is annoying with his little spins and all that shit. After that, you start a new mission, Shakedown. Here the team splits up again, and you play with Jeebus and Deimos. Once again, nothing interesting till the end where you fight this guy guy named the Hive. This fat ass is again easy to beat, blah blah blah, same old shit. Next mission, climb. Here play as Hank and Sanford, and you're helped by Jeebus and Deimos to climb up the science tower. Everything normal till here. Holy shit! Combat lock and you have a mag agent on your ass. After you finish, hold up, no you don't. Gestalt is here, but he falls. But no, he's still down there shooting with shit and clapping you. You also have another combat log and 2 mag agents this time. Of course I ran away from that situation when the combat lock unlocked, but after that you're done. Next mission, The Rush, the final mission. Here we enter a room and we are instantly introduced to the Lamenters and the Orium. After you finish these fools, these things are back. You beat them, yada yada yada, dissonant golems. These guys are some sort of teleporting golems that become annoying quick. And after that, you finally made it to the top. You can shut down Project Nexus. But guess who it is? George and Church are here to stop you. Oh no. Oh no, they died. So Jeebus sits down and starts to shut down Project Nexus while Hank, Sanford and Deimos fight Gestalt by plugging some cables in. Man, this is the way to kill this guy? Damn. But then, the motherfucker starts flying and attacking you like a dragon. And you shoot him with an RPG. It's Christmas. After that, you finally knock him out. But Phobos comes out of the Shadow Realm out of nowhere. So from a boss fight with Gestalt, it turns into a boss fight with Phobos. Yes! Phobos starts attacking you with a sword and some ghosts. And just look at this epic fight. And after that, Phobos goes to the Shadow Realm again. And you're done! But not yet! You still have to kill Gestalt. After that, you're done. Jeebus finished his shit, and all of you are ready to shut down Project Nexus. But wait, Hank shoots Jeebus just because he was talking too much. Hank goes to shut down the project, but is stopped by Sanford and Deimos because if Project Nexus is shut down, the whole world blows the fuck up. So can you guess what happens? Can you? You have a fight with Hank! It's Christmas! Yeah, he dies pretty easily, mainly because of the same reasons Jeebus did. And then you are done. Sanford and Deimos are left clueless on what they should do next, and they just look at the sky, because I don't know if the sun sets in Nevada. And then the credits play. But wait! After the awesome credits, you have a link in the description, you need to see these credits. So we cut back to Jeebus in a new location where the sheriff goes to Jeebus and asks him what happened. Then the employers show up and tell Jeebus something about something. Go and look it up, I ain't gonna spoil it for you. After that, you're done. But wait! Oh no, you're actually done this time. I mean, you can still play as Jeebus and the sheriff, but you don't have any other missions to do. You only have a new sector named the Abandoned Sector where there's nothing to do. Yeah, figure that out. And that was Madness Project Nexus. The game is good, it's just really bad in some parts. Looking at you, Mining Sector. After you finish the campaign, there really isn't anything to do. I mean, you do have the arena mode, but how fun can it be to kill some enemies over and over again? You also have the interactive mode, but you kinda get bored after spawning in 2 white Hanks, 2 normal Hanks, 1 tricky, and 5 mags, and see the results. At least in Portal 2 you can build your own levels, but whatever. I don't regret my money. As a new fan for Madness Combat, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Why? Because I will knock off 0.5 points for the mining sector, 0.5 points for the glitches, and 0.5 points for not having anything else besides the campaign to entertain you. All in all, I think Madness Project Nexus is a good game.
Also, Crinkles are awesome that affiliated the game.
You couldn't escape this music even if your name's Houdini. Our tracks they last for life and don't disappear like a genie. Communicating through your airways like a giant CB. Cause this one's for your radios, over, do you receive me? Our music is so hot, it feels like the sun in Tahiti. We rickety rock gorilla style, it's buck wild, believe me. We're heavyweights in Frazier, like Ali did with Frazier. We spit the most flavor when musically we're a major. We've been blessed.